Good evening. A new report shows a Georgetown father was drunk the night he drove his car into Lake Georgetown on Father's Day weekend. Scott Hughes and his 5-year-old son Ethan both drowned that night. And now we know more about why.
Police say Scott Hughes had a blood alcohol level of .21 when he drove down this boat ramp at Lake Georgetown, his 5-year-old son Ethan in the passenger seat. Other campers and boaters watched helplessly as rescuers searched the water for the father and son.
It was really upsetting when the helicopter flew away. That's when we knew that the boy had been found and that he wasn't alive anymore.
At the time, witness Ashley Hesh said she knew something wasn't right as soon as Hughes started to drive.
The father got into the car with his son in the front seat, backed up or hit the tree in some way that was on their campground and drove off the opposite direction towards the boat ramp.
Investigators now believe Scott Hughes confused that boat ramp for a road, and they've ruled the drownings accidental for several reasons. Scott Hughes' blood alcohol level, along with the fact he was talking on his cell phone when he drove into the water. And they say headlights pointed at him from a car on the boat ramp may have confused him in the darkness.
In the aftermath, we're always looking for ways to be better. We provide lights out there primarily as a courtesy for people who are unloading and loading at night. They're not really meant to be safety type devices.
Georgetown Lake Manager Carrie Weber says there are plans to move another light to the area and possibly additional signs.
I think it's very tragic, of course, and very unfortunate.
What we still do not know, and may never, is why Hughes and Ethan were leaving the campground just a few hours after they had checked in for their father-son camping trip.
Now, back when this happened, Scott Hughes' wife told investigators she was on the phone with him when they drove into the water and that the last thing he said to her was they were on their way home. Hughes had just been arrested for DWI back in March of this year, just 3 months before this happened. The couple also had 2 daughters.